its forms.
The Atlantic coast, and they are making a fair noise as well. Will they be rewarded here?
The game is started right now. Let's go watch
of excellent
and
football.
commentate.
Let's find out. Zambia 1.
I'll be back. I'm coming with it. I just smell some water. Burkina Faso, where come back
Bafana
deadly,
after 11.
and they did everything.
And Tapsoba's 5th of the tournament
I will be
from the
back.
spot.
Give me a second.
10 minutes after that. Only had one more attempt on target. 3 more of any kind. Burkina Faso, but it is late with the half-time 1-goal lead.
We will be back. 10 minutes.
Look back at the first half highlights in this under-17 AFCON quarter-final between Burkina Faso and Zambia. Sent forwards by Ivory, and it's Fofana who gets onto the end of that ball into the box and heads Burkina Faso into an early lead. Barely 10 minutes on the clock, and the only side to retain a 100% record. Big chance for Nyarongo. Challenge from Chimwemwe was clumsy, and the referee will point to the spot. Tapsoba steps up and forces it home. His 5th of the tournament is Burkina Faso's 2nd of the day. Front post. This time Fofana couldn't divert it on target. Well, that's misjudged at the back by Kone, and Nyarongo will take full advantage. Zambia's deficit reduced to 1 by their number 9. Sent wide by the captain. Optimistic free kick there from Yusuf Barra. Nyarongo's going to get another chance, saved by Uedraogo, and the rebound is put wide. Nyarongo with a narrow half-time lead.
45 minutes, 2-1 to Burkina Faso. Because you, in the night, and Rafa, have a little break.
Welcome back to Morocco for the second half of this quarter-final between Burkina Faso and Zambia at the 2025 Total Energies CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. As you can see, the half-time score was Burkina Faso 2, Zambia 1. Thoroughly entertaining 45 minutes of football. 2 goals in the first half of that first half for Burkina Faso. Mohamed Fofana with a header after 11 minutes. Ashraf Tabsoba converting from the spot after 21. Zambia saw much more of the ball, produced more chances in truth. Eventually did reduce the deficit. Abel Nyirongo pouncing on a mistake at the back. As there was nearly another one there, Prince Ouedraogo slightly misjudging the bounce, but managing to get his hands on the ball in the end. And so yes, 45 minutes left for Zambia to try and at least level things up here, if not complete. A very impressive comeback, as it would be. Burkina Faso will be looking for a third to make things more comfortable. We'll see if they drop any deeper for this second half. Not really the way. The captain leading by example at the back, bailing out his side. It was a well-mannered quarter-final tie. Heads stooped to touch, as you'd expect, after a heavy defeat for the Zambians, but they can hold their heads high. Sure, Ian Bakara very proud of his young men. They followed his game plan, played that free-flowing, attacking football, followed his philosophy, and they were really right in this game up until around about the hour mark, where Burkina Faso turned on the afterburners and disappeared off into the distance. Nyirongo will regret a few misses in the first half, and soon after the restart could, perhaps should, have made a difference, but ultimately Burkina Faso the better side. better side. Burkina Faso, the best player. The graphic said Halidou Diakite, but I believe that was Ashraf Tapso, but the hat-trick hero with another Man of the Match award and what is already a burgeoning trophy cabinet for the 15-year-old. Largely dominated possession, Zambia 62% of it overall. More shots, large number of those on target. Burkina Faso, despite apparently only getting 5 shots on target, managed to find the net on 6 occasions. Nothing against Roger Sibumba. 2 of those, of course, penalties. And perhaps it will go down ultimately as an own goal, rather than a Halidou Diakite strike. He got himself on the score sheet either way shortly after. It did look to be heading wide.